one of those go-to coats.
And the trend is coming back, right, of the full-length coat. We saw it disappear for a while, but
oh, it's totally back now.
It's so versatile. I mean,
totally
it's so important
back.
to have that in your wardrobe, especially if you live in a city and it protects you from all that wind.
Yes.
So great item there. Okay, so we're moving on, and this is a real fun pant. So this is the wide leg trouser. You're seeing this detail a lot in the fashion magazines with all the buttons, kind of like going back to that sailor type look, right?
Kind of goes with our
the
navy, yeah, right.
Kind of a little pair there. $69.90 is our very special price for today only, and our 3 flex pays, so you can get this at $23.30. And really nice neutral colors here. So you have your classic navy, you have it in your black, then your cream or your winter white, which is really chic, and then your charcoal gray,
which I love. I love the hues. I mean, gray is my favorite just because of, you know, the whole like play on the different shades of gray and the many shades of gray, the 50 shades of gray. But this walked down the New York Fashion Week runway and in that gray, and we were like, wow, this is so chic. This is so easy, so wearable. You know, you think of that nautical look of it because of the navy, because of the buttons, but it is that poly ray because, you know, we all believe that there should be a little bit of stretch in everything so you can glide in and glide out of things. But this is that great wide leg that you will wear to the office. This is your office pant.
It is, or I mean, you can even dress this up like if you're doing all white, you know, that winter white look is so chic. And you want to wear this with your shearling, your faux shearling coat. It would look really nice and very holiday look to it. Saving $20 on this today. Rakia, can we talk about the sizing on this pant? Because I think it runs like a little bit on the small size.
It does.
Right?
So this one, I would say, you know, for me, I went a size up. So I typically will wear like a small or a medium in the pants, and the Serena Signature Statement pants, and I wore a medium in this.
This is 2 through 16 and 16 to 24 women's sizes. So if you're an 8, you should go to a 10.
Yeah, I would say, I would size 8. Yeah, because these aren't the small, medium, large. This is the sizing. I usually wear like a 6, and I've done an 8 in this pant.
Oh, okay.
So for me, because I like to have things a little bit looser for myself because I want to, you know, give myself room to eat a little more once in a while. But you will size up in this pant.
I have a question about the bottom. Is this like, what about, are skinnies in, or is this in, or does anything go?
No, you'll see wide leg. You'll see wide leg coming out in overalls now. So the wide leg trouser, that wide leg silhouette is something that just started to peak on the runways about 2 years ago, and you're seeing it in pants, you're seeing it in overalls, and it is a big trend, and it was on the New York Fashion Week runways, and it's also in all of your favorite fashion publications now.
So what does a wide leg do for your figure?
It elongates the body. So when you think about wide leg, you think, oh wow, I don't know if I can wear that. But it is that pant that you wear if you want to look a little taller. You know, you wear a sleeker heel, it's going to elongate the body, because think about what, you know, typically, again, we have these influences of the 70s retro glam. Think about what the bell bottom did for you. It made you look a little taller. So with the wide leg, it gives you sort of the same silhouette. It's a little more of a sleeker silhouette, again, but it's going to elongate the body.
So what do you mean by a sleeker shoe? What does that mean, like a pump?
You can wear, you would wear like a high heel shoe with this. I wouldn't necessarily wear a flat with this. You know, I'll say, oh, you can wear a sneaker or wear a flat. But this is the pant, this is a dressier pant, so you will wear a high heel booty or a pair of high heel. You can do this with a pump, you can do this with a shootie, or you can do this with a high heel boot.
Okay, that sounds great. You know, we're going to go to the phones right now. We're going to go over to New York and welcome Susan, who usually records Moonlight Markdowns, but actually stayed up with us. So thank you, Susan, for hanging out.
To do that.
Yeah.
Hi, Helen. How you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
We're good. We're good. So, Susan, did I understand you're staying up till 5:15 in the morning? You didn't just wake up?
No, I wake up. I wake myself up because anytime you guys have Serena, since you guys keep the same colors, I just buy mix and match. Last time Serena had cotton slub, so I stick to the navies and with them on.
That's exactly what you're talking about, Rakia, is staying to the colorways.
Mix the same colors together.
Exactly. So you never miss out. It's like sometimes you think, oh, next season, am I going to be able to wear some of the things that I bought last season and match it back to this season? And that's why the line is designed like that. Good for you. I'm glad you didn't miss out.
Oh, I'm glad too.
And what
do you look cool?
What are you thinking about getting today?
Oh, I got that wrap sweater. I knew that when you were wearing something, it hopefully was going to be something of Serena's. And as soon as on the well, before you did the Moonlight Savers, you did Top Fave. I was hoping the sweater that you were wearing was one of
Oh,
Serena's
yes, yes,
stuff.
yes. The fringe
So
jacket they
I
have
wrote down
on.
the number and put my order in before you did the Moonlight markdown.
Look at you, smarty
Smart
pants.
shopper,
So
I
you
love
know
it.
that we, like as hosts, if we've got a show coming up later that we're going to wear something that's going to be in the show, that's exactly
Well,
what I
usually
did.
You do.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Yep.
Well, Helen does.
That's what I do. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Should I
you
give you a
do,
sneak
and
peek?
since you're, well, I don't want to say plus size, but since you're not a skinny mini, sorry, girls.
Right, no, exactly. And you know what? I get a lot that from Facebook, and people write to me and say, if I see it on you, Helen, I know that it's gonna look good on me.
That's great.
And you know what? I wear a medium. This is the medium in the top. And you're right, you know, sometimes you see it on someone who's 6 feet tall in a size 0, and you say, oh, well, they look great in everything, but what's it gonna look like on me? And that's why I really love that Serena, and Serena is also, I mean, she's muscular, but she's
Oh, I
curvy.
know.
She's not like built like a
Right.
stick, you know what I mean?
Well, I'm visually impaired, so I don't have a computer, so I rely on you to, when I see something on you, and like I said, you're not a size 4 or 5, so I know if you're wearing something, it's going to look better on somebody who's a little bit larger, and you're honest about how it fits and whether you feel comfortable in it, so that makes me know that I'm going to feel comfortable in it.
I love that.
Thank you,
Susan. That was so great.
I appreciate that.
I
And you
love
know what?
guys,
I'll
and
always,
this is the first time I even tried calling in, but I want other people to understand that they can rely on what you say.
Thank
I
you.
love that.
Thank you. That means a lot to me. I really appreciate that. I really
All right,
appreciate
guys.
that.
Have a
Bye.
blessed day.
Thanks,
Bye.
Susan.
Have a great
Susan.
day.
And that's a great testament
Yeah.
that, you know,
Oh,
like
that's sweet.
you are
Really nice.
you are the brand, and that you can,